So, just last week, we were talking about the civil lawsuit that had been brought against Smokey Robinson. And so many people are like, why are they filing civilly? Why not criminally? Okay, well, a criminal investigation is now open. And this is precisely how the whole Diddy situation blew up. It started out with a civil lawsuit and it blew up to what we are seeing right now. Oh my goodness, so many people are actually being held accountable. Smokey Robinson is being criminally investigated by the LA County Sheriff's Department following allegations accusing him of a series of SAs dating back to 2014. The accusations came last week in a civil suit filed by 4 former housekeepers who worked for the 85-year-old, in which they are asking for $50 million in damages. An attorney for the singer denies the allegations. In a written statement, the Sheriff's Department on Thursday said the LA County Sheriff's Department Special Victims Unit is actively investigating criminal allegations involving Smokey Robinson. The investigation is in the early stages and we have no further comment. In the civil lawsuit, the 4 women, identified only as Jane Does 1 through 4, accuse Robinson of what their attorney John Harris calls sexual battery, assault, false imprisonment, gender violence, and creating a hostile work environment. Robinson attorney denies the accusations. An attorney for the performer, Christopher Frost, claims the accusers filed their police report only after the civil suit was filed to publicize their case. Filing the report requires the Sheriff's Department to open an investigation. In a written statement, Frost said, "We feel confident that a determination will be made that Mr. Robinson did nothing wrong, and this is a desperate attempt to prejudice public opinion and make even more of a media circus than the plaintiffs were previously able to create. The record will ultimately demonstrate that this is nothing more than a manufactured lawsuit." The civil lawsuit also names Robinson's wife, Frances Robinson. Accusers detail some of the alleged acts. Harris last week said, "Our 4 clients have a common thread. They're Hispanic women who were employed as housekeepers by the Robinsons, earning below minimum wage. As low-wage workers in vulnerable positions, they lack the resources and options necessary to protect themselves from SAs throughout the tenure as employees for the Robinsons." The attorney says the women did not come forward earlier because of their immigration status. He did tell some of the specific allegations. Harris said the case of Jane Doe number 1, Robinson would summon her to his blue bedroom, which you'll probably be hearing about later on. After having just showered, he would come out of the adjoining bathroom without any clothes and proceed to force her to have relations with him against her will. He SA'd and raped her in this manner 7 times. She quit in February 2024 because she could no longer endure these SAs. And just a reminder, it was May 8th when all of this started out with the civil lawsuits, busting all of this wide open. So let me know what you think about all of this. Who else is going to have a lawsuit or a criminal investigation brought against them? It seems like these people are starting to tumble like dominoes. Hopefully, people actually start being held to account for their bad behavior, even if it's going back decades. Join the conversation. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to like, comment, and share.
Serial and sick rapists that must be stopped.
Attorney John Harris revealing the accusations against Motown legend Smokey Robinson.
I will not describe the details of the sexual assaults and rapes because they're too graphic and disturbing for this news conference.
All 4 of Robinson's alleged victims have chosen to remain unnamed and are referred to as Jane Doe in the complaint.
Our 4 clients have a common thread. They're Hispanic women who were employed as housekeepers by the Robinsons, earning below minimum wage.
The accusations against the music legend include sexual assault, sexual battery, false imprisonment, gender violence, and creating a hostile work environment.
We're seeking damages of $50 million.
The complaint also claiming one of the Jane Does was first sexually assaulted in 2007 and that these acts continued until she resigned in 2024. According to the complaint, Robinson's former housekeeper claims in the lawsuit that she was sexually assaulted not even 2 months after she started cleaning the couple's Los Angeles mansion. Another Jane Doe claims Robinson started sexually assaulting her in 2016, claiming when she was home alone with the singer at his Los Angeles mansion, he would text her and ask her to meet at places in the house that didn't have cameras. The woman alleges he would then sexually assault her.
We do have evidence of some of the misconduct.
The complaint says the former employees didn't speak out or go to police because they were afraid of losing their livelihood, familial reprisal, and the possible adverse effect on their immigration status.
And having to tell their husband and children of these despicable acts against them left them overwhelmed with shame and embarrassment.
Robinson's wife, Frances, also named in the lawsuit, accused of creating a hostile work environment and being aware of what was alleged and not doing anything to stop it.
These 4 courageous women want and demand justice for themselves, and the filing of this lawsuit is the first step.
The complaint also accuses the Robinsons of not paying proper wages.
And we reached out to Robinson's record label about these allegations. We're still waiting to hear back.